No end in sight as the actors' strike in Hollywood nears a week. This is the strike that some estimate could cost $4 billion or more. One of the biggest fears for striking actors is the potential for studios to basically wipe out their jobs with AI. Is that fear reality or not?
This enables people to do their jobs quicker, better, and cheaper, but it's a creative tool, and it needs to be operated by creative people.
We'll see more technological change in the next 10 years than we've seen in the last 50 years.
They're asking for better regulation on how it's used in the entertainment industry so that they don't get replaced entirely.
Artificial intelligence could erase 300 million jobs worldwide.
Guided in a direction that's beneficial to humanity.
Just because someone can do it better now with technology doesn't mean it's bad. Like, fuck AI art. Okay, but isn't it gorgeous?
The man widely seen as the godfather of artificial intelligence has quit his job at Google, warning of the dangers of AI.
Искусственный интеллект вас заменит на посту председателя.
The most important foundational technology of our time, artificial intelligence.
We need to start figuring out why Google doesn't care about AI ethics in any kind of meaningful way.
And if there's some task that I can program a computer to do, you're damn straight I'm gonna have the computer do it. So now computers show language abilities. Now somehow everyone's freaking out because it can do language when it's been doing math brilliantly for the past 100 years, no, 70 years.
You've said AI will likely eliminate millions of jobs. It could increase racial bias, misinformation, create machines that are smarter than all of humanity combined, and other consequences so terrible we can't even imagine what they could be. Many people are going to ask, why on earth did you create this technology? Why, Sam?
I think it can do the opposite of all of those things too. Properly done, it is going to eliminate a lot of current jobs, that's true. We can make much better ones. So talking about the downsides, acknowledging the downsides, trying to avoid those while we push in the direction of the upsides, I think that's important.
Step into the realm where the brilliance of human creation converges with the boundless potential of artificial intelligence. Welcome to the captivating debate of AI versus artists, a symphony of innovation and creativity colliding in a captivating crescendo. In this digital epic, the landscape of artistic expression is undergoing a metamorphosis, shaped by the inexorable march of technology. From composing melodies that stir the soul to crafting visual masterpieces that ignite the imagination, the prowess of AI has emerged as a compelling contender alongside the timeless craftsmanship. At the heart of this discourse lies a profound juxtaposition, the precision, efficiency, and computational wizardry of AI pitted against the enigmatic emotive depth and nuanced subtleties innate to human creativity. As we navigate this compelling dichotomy, we'll traverse through the landscapes of innovation, exploring how algorithms analyze vast troves of data to generate art that astounds, while artists draw upon their emotions, experiences, and sheer intuition to create works that resonate on a deeply human level. Join us on this exhilarating expedition, where we unravel the intricacies of AI-generated artistry and the enduring allure of human expression. Together, we'll uncover the evolving tapestry where technology and artistry entwine and ponder the implications of this convergence on the future of creativity. So let us embark on this journey where pixels and paintbrushes collide and witness the unfolding saga of AI versus artists. Wasn't that a lovely intro? I'm sure you were able to follow along with everything I'm saying, and it doesn't just sound like a bunch of filler words that have very little meaning. In fact, this student project should be fully done by the students in this group, right? Well, unfortunately, that entire intro was not only fully written by AI, but I, in fact, am also AI. I am just a computer-generated voice used to better pass this idea that AI can be more useful than humans. But wait, at what cost? In fact, everything I'm saying now is being written by a human. Including this and this, humans can make me say whatever they want. Flabbergasted, bamboozled, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. So I guess there is a line between how far AI can go against the mind of an actual human artist. I think that line starts and ends
here. My name is Marco, and I am a voiceover artist. or at least someone who aspires to become one, or more specifically, in the professional sense, but more on that later. I was, and still am, feeling reluctant at first to use the AI to begin our voiceover, but now you know you're listening to a real voice. All the different inflections, tones, and words I say may either sound much more fluid than or be virtually indistinguishable from the AI-generated voice. Note that, ironically, throughout my life, I have been and still may be struggling with proper inflections and intonations, which perhaps, even more ironically, has led to people describing my voice as sounding monotonous, with some specifically liking it to that of a robot. In any case, please try to bear with me. Looking at AI, we can dive a little bit deeper into where it came from, how we use it now, and how it will affect us, particularly as it pertains to art and artists. AI is a computer system that mimics human intelligence, therefore making it artificial. That idea of artificial intelligence and artificially created entities dates back to far beyond the BC era, when humans created tools and appliances that worked by themselves for the most part. For example, the water wheel. Even the great Leonardo da Vinci had blueprints and worked on automated beings. One, for example, was an automated pigeon. So humans have, for the longest time, been dealing with the ideas of artificial intelligence. Our idea of artificial intelligence, which is now mainly computer-based, was created around the 1950s. Thanks to automation and the idea of robots, scientists and creators began to mingle with computing in a way where it could solve problems and mimic human intelligence. Alan Turing is regarded as the creator of artificial intelligence, who crafted the idea of AI altogether, raising the question of, why can't machines make intelligent decisions? The problem that stood in the way of AI during this time was the lack of power and complexity of our computers at the time, as well as access to computers. As years go by and computers become more complex, AI gets more refined. As it gets more advanced, the usage and possibilities for AI become greater. Media and pop culture bring up ideas of AI. For example, The Matrix really raises the whole idea of AI to another level, to the point where it even starts to become a little frightening on how much potential AI has. Back to the present times, AI has started to become even more popular and widely used for daily tasks. For example, our smartphones have access to things like Siri or Alexa. From this massive potential of AI, a problem begins to arise. One in the department of art, you could say. Art is one of the unique factors that makes us human. We create something based on our emotions and experiences. So again, the problem arises of AI being able to create art. Or as others would say, mimic artworks is a moral dilemma. This moral dilemma is the start of AI versus artist. Looking at the different effects of AI with art, it's easy to just look at two works and say, well, I think the one from the human is better because I don't trust robots. Especially with visual art, often the lines and spaces aren't as clearly defined, so it's easier for somebody to be able to tell if a piece of work was created by AI. There is a quote that sums it all up. However, people are much less willing to consider robots as artists than humans, which is partially explained by the fact that they are less disposed to attribute artistic intentions to robots. People can easily look at AI creating art and see only the negatives. However, there are many positive benefits to using AI as an artist. It can help spark ideas, motivate inspiration, and create a different variation of work that an artist normally wouldn't think about. Many outsiders see AI as someone being lazy or stubborn, but in reality, it can be a tool to help the betterment of a human-created piece of work. Many people have often wondered if AI would take the place of many jobs humans currently hold. While yes, some can be affected, with the right regulations, jobs will more likely be enhanced with different variations of work and may even begin getting things done quicker. If an artist is working at a much faster rate, this means they'll have more time to create even more work, especially when collaborating with others. As someone who has dreamed of becoming a professional voiceover artist for years, the recent uprising of AI and the reaction to it by those working in the field has certainly given me some feelings of negativity. It has had me wondering if my chances for joining the industry have been significantly affected. Specifically, I wonder if, at the current rate things are going, my chances of having something meaningful come out of a career in the industry, if not joining it as a whole, are practically slim to none. Because of this has led me to thinking about whether I should reconsider my lifelong dream and try pursuing something else. Sometimes I feel that there's no use in continuing to keep trying now, so why bother to do so? so it might be wise to start making backup plans now in case things go wrong, which it's possible it very well could. There is more that is currently happening in the VO world that has fueled these feelings of mine, but this is certainly playing a part in it. This is something that AI will have a lot harder time with. Humans naturally work together on ideas that will spark new ideas. AI's limits are only that of what is known within their database. There is no drive to come up with new ideas or concepts when they aren't being challenged like humans are. When looking into AI in the workplace, the book, The Artist in the Machine, The World of AI-Powered Creativity, stated the quote, "In addition to collaboration, competition is often a crucial catalyst. This means that the driving forces behind humans will continue to motivate and progress our work forward, rather than stick to the basic information that we already know." I feel that with any sort of advancements within the potential capabilities for artificial intelligence, people will want to try to push it to its limits. Naturally, it seemed inevitable that this would one day lead to people wondering if such technologies could be used to create works of art. As we all know now, this is certainly very much the case. Unfortunately, after it took off, it almost instantly spread very far and wide way too quickly. Logically, this would lead to people using it to get photos of exactly what they want without putting in any effort, and multimedia companies wanting to use it to rapidly churn out high-quality content very quickly for a quick buck. Given the high-quality results brought about AI in this and other areas, it could potentially be used to bring about a positive change in the world. I feel like the medical field is something that could benefit from AI. For example, what if we used AI to help us find a cure for cancer? An AI finding the cure for cancer would be one of the few things, if not the only thing, I'd be perfectly okay with AI taking the credit for. The potential that AI has to bring about good to the world seems very promising, but we can't let it get out of hand. I believe we should be very cautious about the use of AI going forward. Perhaps it would be for the best that there should be some sort of regulation in place to prevent its misuse, or doing things that could be considered very unethical. Otherwise, dare I say, a lot of what makes the world beautiful will become borderline meaningless.